setup kills, that's for sure. And it is what we were discussing all along, that there's a weakness.
He's hiding back behind the tree line, and Net being dived by Forev. Got his bash, and he's got the time walk as well, and
They're gonna kill him.
This Orb of Venom is here, the Santa Blast, and the damage output comes through. Fairy Fire heals himself up. Wave of Terror across, but Net's still getting chased down. Forev jumps forward, the cut through the trees, and Net is on the retreat out. Hot pursuit though, as this Santa just keeps blasting through. Febby slows down Net as well. The Enchanter's there, and Forev will just dive in behind the tree line and look for the right clicks through. Net has no mana left and no mana shield remaining to save him, and the blast will finish him off as Febby fuels the first blood for MVP.
No other creep. There's no other creep to make that player with. It's actually a successful gank onto the...
Back towards mid, QO dropping very low. DJ comes in, one swipe and a shuriken is all he needs. Oh, barely. Fairy Fire keeps QO alive. The final right click comes through and the orb. Oh, grabs past him. Mid one diving in behind his tier one. QO dead though. And mid one's going to survive through with a nice phase shift as well. Up at top lane though, they're diving on Net again with a troll trap and ensnare. Net turns back with Mystic Snake and Febby dropping low, but Net is slowed. Forev with that Orb of Venom, just ripping him to shreds. There's no mana left after the stick charges, it doesn't even matter. Walks into the creep wave and dies.
There you are.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Back towards mid, DJ. Waiting on his buddy to arrive to lane, but Kyo's already retreated back over his own ramp. He and Febby though. There's the roar into mid one and the damage output. It looks good enough, but he's still got an orb and a phase shift to jump himself away. The stance is there, but he doesn't actually jaunt across. Soon though. No wave clear to stop them pushing this. DJ 5, no tracks. He's got the level 3 and a shuriken, and now mid one Dream Coil lands it down onto 3, and QO just holding up the spin as long as he possibly can. But mid one's still looking for MP. The stance isn't going to land, but Beastmaster's still in a ton of trouble with a magic missile finally from 343. Clear up the BM. And they've taken so much, they've alleviated so much pressure from this top lane. Void has come off, he's low HP, Net is given free farm for a little while as well. While bottom lane, Dubu's chased by Ohio. Disruptor found by the Batrider, and they push into tier 1 bottom. They had to be on bottom lane to safeguard the Beastmaster. Maybe he had to be up on top lane to give Forev a good time. So QO was literally just left to his own devices, dealing with things that way. He's going to go in now with a haste and look for 343. He can't spin. He might get swapped back. The stun disjointed, dodged out, but the track comes through. DJ, there's a TP hitting QO, but I think it's too late. Midone will jaunt himself forward. The only slice back onto them, but there's 3 targets here. Silence up and QO's dead. It's a track kill for 3 heroes. Fnatic will get themselves a ton of cash.
Yeah, QO has the TP as soon as he's done.
Bottom lane, impetus shots are good onto Net. Wow. Keeps himself healed up through it though and turns it back around with a stone gaze out. Forev is trapped in and Enchantress is dead. Ohio's jumped in and now they're looking for Forev. Jumps himself across with a time walk to get away. Popped back in, the stunned, disabled, lassoed up, and Forev. Oh, they wanted Net so badly. They might be able to get the Void out, but no, not quite enough.
I still feel like this is a game that's difficult for MVP to come into from behind. Medusa makes it a bit easier because the Medusa's not as useful early on, but MVP in danger in this game. Very early on in danger, and a lot is on the Beastmaster, who's about to probably get a kill for himself at least.
I'll finally catch Ohio, but he's pretty tanky with the Fairy Fire back. MP's going to drop in the Firefly and Forev's trapped as well. He gets a bash into Ohio and he's taken out at long last by MP's little unit, but swap back onto Febby with a jump forward from mid one, trying to catch out Dubu. The stance from the Orbit there as well. He now switches back targets onto Febby. The sprinting little Enchantress is a shuriken to cancel a TP, and another track kill for Fnatic. This is an absolute disaster for MVP. They're having difficulties finishing her off, but with one final orb from mid one, they'll secure it. 4-12.
No, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Void could get a really good chrono and they could still lose a fight quite easily.
Oh, it was Snake mana. That's what brought Net's mana back. Thank you, chat. I love you guys. Threw the Snake and then got chrono, then he got all his mana back. I'm just really dumb.
Oh, it was his mana. See, I thought you were talking about health, and I was like, there's surely nothing that could...
Nature went off.
Storm. Oh dear. With a roll back onto Ohio. He's healed up with the Max Chrono lands as well, but it's a 3-man Dream Call with the stance as well. 3-4-3 turns back to stun up Febby, but Fnatic will lock the bat right, and now jumping forward. The Firefly's still out with a Stone Gaze from the Medusa. DJ has dropped, but Forev does have a time walk. He does in a second. They're just going to try and stop him and catch him out. He's dead! Doesn't get it off with QO still trying to fight through this and battle on. Mid one clears up too. And QO's left to his own devices. Picks up a Bracer as the courier. No, not going to drop there. 3 for 2 with a number of track kills out. Fnatic still looking good. Fnatic is ready to pound, jump at the swap range. He's ready to save his mate. Net is up on the front lines looking for this tier 1 damage, but Forev Chronosphere's on cooldown, buddy. 35 seconds. You can't really jump in here and do too much. You've got Vlads and Lasso, but it's... it's going to be QO that dies instantly. Forev's chased out. The track is here as well. Stone Gaze tries to slow them down, and it's a good swap, but it's Static Storm. Trapped in 3-4-3 and net. And Febby with a Firefly over the top of them, and sticking Napalm charge is stacking up as well. And Enchantress, not long for this world. There's another Dream Call onto 2. The silence catches them as well. Mid-one doesn't finish the kills though, and the glimpse back. Trapped him. Phase shift available. Tries to bottle up through it. Mid-one keeps himself alive. The orb is available. No! He got phase shift.
I thought he could, it looked like to me. Yes, we want to fight you, and we're going to miraculously beat you in fights, but we're actually the sort of slower moving team a lot of the time in these games, and it's typified this series that Fnatic's just been too fast for them. And fast for forever with that pick off, they're going to chase after the Febby and can't TP out.
Tragedy here. MVP. Another 2, and that's another 2 track kills, right? But Roshan, he is already dead. This is still a fight, though. Fnatic could take even against the Aegis, and Net will just walk in with a Stone Gaze. Going to catch on to numerous heroes and Dreamfall onto Forever as well. He's looking for the Chrono, but he's going to get lassoed up, and Ohio traps in the Void. They're going to take him out before he can even get that Chrono out. The Static Storm will now trap in 3-4-3, but it's only the Vengeful Spirit. The Omnislash bounces back between them all, but mid-one jumps forward aggressively. The spin onto 3-4-3. The Vengeful Spirit keeps itself alive even through the QO damage. Loses the Aegis, but Febby drops as well. A buyback from the Void here. This might be the chance to get the jump in the Chrono, but it's only going to be able to save QO. They can't do any damage with it. They go back on the net, but just look, chipping away slowly but surely. 2 stick charges away and a 4 staff as well. Net keeps himself away from danger, and QO turn back around on with Forev battering away. DJ, he's got another Shuriken in 5 seconds time. The time dilation though slows it down. Now he's got it available in mid-one. He's still alive. Another silence and a no forward, and Forev's caught. The buyback might turn to dieback, but they want QO instead. The jump forward, the orb and the damage, it's all there. But Fnatic, they have done it. 5 heroes dead here in a moment as Forev, he can walk. Mid-one, he can jump. Ohio and Net is closing the gap. The Net, he's trapping him in. Oh no, Forev can escape this one. He's keeping himself alive. As Yule Scepter in 7, it looks like he's okay with another time dilation back. Still,
Fnatic need to go back.
4 heroes and 1 buyback. It was 5 heroes with 1 buyback from the Faceless Void. The swap, 4-3, Glimpse back as well. Ohio, he just runs himself forward. Febby's taking a lot of damage. The Roar is over on the eastern side, but Febby's got loads of combinations from Forever. Slows things down a little bit, but he's still going to try and output damage. The Roar and the Necro 3s, they're already out, but the tracks keep flowing through, and Ohio slowed down but forced himself back over the tree lines as well. MP stunned up at 3-4-3, just whacked into him. QO doesn't have an Omnislash Slash, he's got a spin as well, but the Static Storm from Dubu tries to trap him in. It's just MVP scrambling, drastically trying to do anything they possibly can. Even DJ is not even dying. Nearly catches MP out, but finally the bloody bounty hunter will drop. And 3-4-3 in the field. MVP will get 3. Gant, is it enough? They lost so much. It's 4, Ohio. Omnislash is there.
Not enough, but it's extremely scrappy.
If they want to fight at all, they're going to go for the tier 3s. Be good for them because there's no way they can switch back, and yeah, Fnatic, they TP back, looking to try and catch up Forever. The last is forward, the mid-one, there's a silence, and Forever obliterated, ceases to exist, but the Static Storm drops on the bloody no one. It's just going to be the TP Medusa that gets caught inside of it. Almost like back on 3-4-3, but catches Net as well, and QO, he spins to victory, but what's the victory? 3-4-3 pulls himself out, and Febby's gone. QO will TP himself away to safety, but MP is trapped over on the side. He's going to buy himself a teleportation scroll, but I think you just walk into the fountain at this point. Buys a blink, sells a blink, buys a blink, sells a blink, tries to get the cooldown there. It's not going to be available for him. Thrown by DJ. Jump forward, time walk, and blink onto Net. Chrono is here. This damage is good onto this Medusa, but she's tanking a great swap from 3-4-3, sends her back with Manta Style out. The Vengeful Spirit will be the only one to lose her life for now. The lasso forward, Forever zapped down into Oblivion. He's not dying just yet, though. He's actually being able to time walk himself forward, and the Overslash from Duo is up the Medusa. On mid-one is glimpsed back into death. This is MVP. This is their strength, battling and fighting through it all. Mid-one, he's going to try and joint himself away from this one, but I don't think he's got the availability. The Medusa Illusion's doing a lot. One finally puts to the high ground. Away.
to actually win a fight, and I still believe that in straight up 5v5, everyone's there, everyone's got everything available. They shouldn't be winning.
Hello, goodbye.
Wish to retract your
Ohio's in a spot bother though. Going to try and get himself over the high ground. Yulsepter is there as well, and a Blink Dagger in one, but Forever ready to damage him back into this. Mid one chases down Febby, the Firefly over the top of them. Shares as well, but it's a swap back. Duo not able to latch onto DJ, and 343 is just manhandling this Juggernaut. Takes down Healing Ward. Mid one, hot pursuit needs to really catch up to this. Ohio has killed the Enchantress. Been there over the river, the disco into the stun, but the track is still here. Mid one, Yules and Dagon available, and this should be a dead QO regardless of scenario. I don't think there's any way out. In Stiga Dua.
The long cooldowns, but they're dependent on some cooldowns, and Fnatic just aren't. So with the lead they have, even if they get it, turn around and just go straight back in.
Duper's caught. Duper dead. No, yeah. There's nothing you can do there. Double Dagon from mid one and DJ. Forev.
You're feeding. So like,
Duo. But 343 is going to give up his life for that aggressive move, and Fnatic might just back themselves away. Setting up for this big fight as well as a haste rune on the deck, but Forev, he lands the chrono onto Net, and they've actually zoned this one out with a good spot back, though Net is saved by 343, gives up his own life for this Static Storm, and Field hold them out, but the end goes Ohio, drags Febby up into the high ground, and this is where Fnatic maybe run forward, rampant through the ranks. Ohio jumps forward, and the Firefly is doing so much damage, but it's still a roar from MP onto Net, and they're trying to burn through, but QO, the zap, the Dagon, the damage, QO's gone, the Agent's immortal will be popped, but MP still dropped over the sidelines. Mid one comes back into battle, and they'll look for QO again. Spin in one, but he doesn't have a TP. He cannot retreat. He cannot escape. Cannot live.
Kill. Double kill.
See you in the spring.
yeah.
Oh, mate, don't waste your
Raider
time.
comes in,
Radiant's
and
middle
okay.
tower is under attack.
Dagon level 5 across 2 heroes now. Scant, Bounty, and the puck. Double zap. Tier 3 will drop and likely retreat from Fnatic. No, they're going to go for a bit of chip damage onto melee. They think they can accomplish this. Medusa's joining the fight as well. Net's made the long walk down towards this mid lane from the jungle, and Forev time dilation to slow things a little bit, but those zaps. There goes mid one roared up, and the Static Storm is all 4 steps away. He's going to try and save himself from this, but it's not available. The Net is over on the side, trying to hold him back a little bit, but he's running out of this mana. He's actually dropping low on the mana pool and being burnt out, but the swap back from 343 allows them to retreat, and they have to bail. They really have to get away from this. Forev, no chrono, 3 seconds time. Time walker not available either, and he's stunned up by 343 after the zap from DJ TPing out, but no, stopped in his tracks.
Your elements return.
Evasion is there, and yeah, with Quarterstaff coming out and Ghost Scepter for the puck. You've got an Ethereal Blade puck, you've got a Butterfly Medusa, all of these tools that Fnatic need, and you've even got to jump in from Ohio onto Forev, and here comes the damage output from mid one, and DJ zaps him into oblivion. 60 seconds on the sidelines, there's no chrono.
And that's the reason he doesn't have buyback is because he bought a hood. Avoid buying a hood and still getting just complete burst down by magic damage through it.
Nope, not going for it.
They're under attack.
Usually when you see that all backwards, it's indicative of them wanting to jump in and kill
Radiant's
somebody
middle
off, but
barracks have fallen.
I'm being a little bit safe with his movements, doesn't want to die.
Yeah, he remembers last time getting roared in Static Storm.
Oh man. Okay. Okay. Blade is there from QO, but he's slowed down by Nets, and we've just seen the Beastmaster just cease to exist. But the gun's back in a Static Storm, swap back, mid one saved alive, but the Stone Gaze catches 2 of them. Febby and Dubu being shredded here by the damage output of Net, while QO is trapped. Stone completely screwed with a chrono finally from Forev. Do they have any damage? Mid one looks like he's going to drop, but he also have to save himself with the available and the Blink of Blood to get out of this situation. You really seriously going to survive? And GG is called. It's all over. It's best of 5. Will end 3-1 as Fnatic take the 3rd grand final qualifier from MVP in a row.
And today I just feel like Fnatic with a better team. Very, very clearly. I